I was born in July 4th, 1964. But when I was 3 years old, my mother was passed away. For truly till today, I don't know my mother's face. And I'm staying with my father and my younger brother. But when my brother was 5 years old and he passed away, so I'm the only one. I grew up with my uncle, but I call as my father, adopted parents. In 1975, when everything was the complicated race. In that time I was 10, and then we moved to Delhi. During that occupation, you only see that a lot of women wear the black and crying. I said, well, I have to find by myself peace and why they are crying. And you listen a lot of sad history from your friends. Some of them, because their parents had disappeared, their brother, their sister had disappeared. My heart starts to cry. I said, so that's happened. What can I do to stop their tears? We got our freedom in 1999. In 2000, the referendum was happening August 30th in 1999. And then in September 4 was the announcement of the result. And the announcement of the referendum, those who fought for the independence, we won. So from that, raise up the angers of the militia and the Indonesian military, and they start shooting down in Delhi. And then in everywhere. September 6th is the church in Swai. The big massacre that happened in Swai Church. We had lost 3 priests and several of the community. Women, children, and also the elders. Amelie is one of the victims as well. She is one of the refugees that stay in the church as well. And then when we start to provide the counseling, and she's one of them as well.
Anamos manamina organisasi iha tahun 2000 nomos 2001 ona basa insa vitim kita vitima sira atau soro Mary Robinson atau kuliah kona ba direito kona basirnya lain sirnya ruin sirnya ising atau lori fila falemai iha Timor-Leste.
Filomena Barros dos Reis is known for her work promoting peace and national reconciliation in Timor-Leste. One of the dialogues that she organized was in the border in about 2005, where she brought together the Timorese and the Indonesians in the border to talk about the frequent disputes that arise at the border level. And one of the issues that was brought up at that time was the issuance of border passes to enable both communities to go across the border to trade. What was started then culminated in the year 2010 with the governments of Indonesia and Timor-Leste negotiating the border passes, and in June 2010 the agreement was reached and the border passes were issued.
Estado na Euro si Indonesia o Timor-Leste halo kontakto ta site border pass idane maka sa amni povo sira o si neniang atuba Indonesia leo si border pass o matamot sinti ba ansa ya contenti.
First thing is the border pass, because this is still related to the economic. They don't have a money to organize the passport and don't have a money to organize the visa, so that's why they said have to have a border pass. Not I can do it, but with the funding support from the ASIA Foundation, as a team we can do it.
I know Manamena since 99, just after the conflict. When I read the news and watched the news about what happened in Timor-Leste and what she had done during that time, I was thinking that, wow, Manamena is great. Far away looking at her in those activities that she has done, like to lead the march on peace. She's like, I was looking at her like a hero, a woman hero of Timor-Leste.
I said that it is possible.
When I see her, something inspired people.
For the meeting of Spirit Committee.
In 2009, the Second International Conference on Women for Peace brought together about 350 women at the national level. The conference adopted a resolution to the government of Timor-Leste asking for justice for the women victim survivors of the occupation and the struggle for independence. And at the moment, we have brought Filomena into the UN mission as a consultant to help us work with the local women to promote women's political participation towards the upcoming elections in 2012.
If you would like to become a peace builder, you have to take out your anger and your hatred. Respect yourself, respect the others.
Mãe sempre deixando tem hamna saber mahotu, labele hari emane diferença, halo diferença baema, halo discriminação baema. Tem hakwa que mahotu, liliu baema sempre precisa ter ajuda, precisa ter domínio, baema sempre precisa de itania hakwa para bele fo bat na bete iha basira hanorin sira para bele sain emana be damenain.
I never see my mother's face, but I saw a lot of women. I can consider them as my mother.